Hockey is a great sport. I might be a little biased as I've been playing it for 8 years, but whatever. And me, being the Canadian stereotype I am, play it. So, let me tell you some stories. Yeah, how about that, eh? Okay, I'm done. Let's start off with a recent one. Last year, my hockey team happened to play a team with this one guy who was absolutely huge. We were winning, obviously, because we were the best ever. Okay, that was a lie, but we were winning. I guess the other team got mad because eventually the huge guy on the other team barreled towards one of my teammates and BAM! This kid just mowed him down. Now, this was when I was in Pee Wee, meaning we weren't old enough to body check yet. But I guess the referees were just really dumb, not really rare to have bad referees, and they didn't give him a penalty. A few shifts later, I was back on defense. Lucky for me, the kid was also on.
Yo, idiot, why don't you call him something other than the kid?
Greg, shut up. We'll call him Daisy from now on. After the face-off, Daisy just starts skating as fast as he can towards me. I see him in the corner of my eye and pass the puck to my teammate. But Daisy didn't stop. He was still barreling at me. I didn't know what to do, so when he came at me, I just kinda body checked him back. I did it. My teammates were pretty happy that I got revenge for our pal, but the other team was quite salty. Get him a penalty, that's not allowed! But the refs didn't care. I like telling this story because it makes me feel more strong and manly than I really am. I consider YouTube to be my job, but my first job was actually as a hockey referee, and the first thing I did was check if dabbing on a referee was against the rules. If you didn't watch my first Things I'm Still Salty About video, I got suspended for it. And here's a surprise, it wasn't! The only notable story I have from this job was when I was reffing a game with really young kids, maybe 5 or 6, one of them just came onto the ice, lied down, and started crying. Hey, kid, what are you doing? How about just freaking no? Seriously, what do you do in this situation? I can't just pick up the kid and throw him onto the bench, and he won't get up and start playing, so what the frick? After a minute, the coach came on the ice and just picked him up. Okay, well that is another solution. I was planning on just using him as a puck, but okay. Before we get to the last story, this video is sponsored by my merch store. Yeah. We got an all-new shirt that looks pretty freaking epic, and we also got a new pin that's only available for 10 days, so get it right now. Both of these items look pretty snazzy, so if you can't snag them up there, a thumbs up. Okay, back to the video. The last story I'm gonna tell is actually how I injured my brother. I always talk about how Brock injured me, so let's flip it around. In probably my first year of hockey, me and Brock were sitting on the bench. I don't know what I was doing, but I needed to get over the bench. My little legs were too short to step over the bench, so my plan was to stand on the bench and then hop down. Conveniently, my brother had taken his gloves off to take a drink and rested his hand on the bench. Okay, I realize I scream a lot in my videos, so I'm not gonna scream here. Oh no, brother, you have stepped on my index finger. Oh, my mistake. I did not foresee this outcome. I am bleeding, brother. I need medical aid. Here, dear brother, is a band-aid. I apologize for my previous actions. Frick you, sir. I am injured. And it is your fault. He never forgave me for that. Brock's fine. We're all fine. Physically, but not mentally. Thank you guys very much for watching the video. I'm sorry I got lazy with the animation at the end. I kind of had to rush it because I'm leaving for like a week and I want to get this video out at a reasonable time. I don't really have much else to say other than thank you for the fan art. It's really freaking good. I guess I got my play button. That's really nice. Thank you guys very much. We're already at like 140k. The support in the last video was great, and I expect the same on every video from now on. And if you don't, well, I guess I'm gonna have to steal your chocolate. Okay, bye.